travel. To travel with love, with wisdom. Oh yeah, we're a constellation in Cascade. To be able to travel with Sass, like Justin. To be able to listen to the auditory landscapes of the West. And I think we know who the sun is on a rainy day. Tollzar. We have an excellent show for you. You're listening, experiencing, feeling Tollzar's discount wisdom for lost lovers, featuring That's an Old Poster, Sass.
Oh yeah, we're back. Here we are. Pretending that all the lights in the sky are pointed in our direction. That's what it's like having cosmic consciousness. We've got some usuals in here. Greetings, pals, commenting on something Wes is wearing or his hair. Oh yeah, we are back. Bangus Amangus, says Genghis Cloud9. How predictable. Just joking, love it. Stock peasant cheddar beans. You got the language right here. We're making up our own slang on the spot. Liam Tiger Singer, who's always there in the beginning, and I think might be making an appearance later on, says too sassy. Oh yeah. We got Sonic Eddie saying, look at y'all with a subscription and all. Fancy. Yeah. Fancy. Subscriptions mean we making that moolah on Jeff Bezos' dollar. That's right, everyone. We are now affiliate status. And if you are in bed with the devil and have an Amazon Prime account, you can give us free money. That's right. And if you already have a Twitch account, all you gotta do is subscribe after you link your Amazon Prime. We'll talk about that later. Can we talk about how sassy these guys sound tonight? Nice job, Wes. Nice job, Justin. Kinda nice job, tech guy. Yeah. That number right there, that's for all of us. It's not just for you. We love hearing from you. And we want some more audience participation. And what I mean by that is, we've got a little contest at the end of this show. That's right. And the winner is gonna get something very sassy, very original. Yeah, we're excited about that. But let's open the lines now, since we didn't get a call for a while. And everyone knows we got someone knocking on the door at 6:30 every night. It seems like, I don't know. Well, does anyone have what it takes to call that number? I'm feeling it. They've got me mesmerized tonight. Yeah, we got technological difficulties all the time around here. Today is no different. And I wonder if all of you out there are also feeling that the numbers don't match up, they don't add up, and they don't look pretty these days. That's okay. Maybe you're getting a bill in the mail that you weren't expecting. Maybe someone told you something costs about 5 times more than you expected when you went to UPS store. Maybe we're all trying to figure out how to do that uphill battle of being our own wounded healers that are broke healers. Yeah. Well, tonight is a night where we celebrate where the numbers add up. 6 to 8 p.m. equals tons of cosmic fun with some wisdom and sass. We need some interaction because you breathe life into this show. You really do. And we would love for you to call in. But we can just listen to Sass and that's fine too. Really getting my chops. Okay, let's just get into it. All right, shall we? Wow, your finger is extra large today. I see it in the screen a lot. Usually happens after intermission. Anyway, Wendy's having an off day. And again, maybe all of you are having some miscommunications when it comes to the Mercury round. Well, guess what? Sometimes the triangle points downward and the spirit takes a turn for the worse. But it never takes a turn for the total worse because the spirit is always learning, cloaked in a mask called human experience. Yeah. We're gonna figure it out the easy way and the hard way tonight, folks. Oh yeah. What does it mean to drop to your knees for numbers? I don't think we're all willing to sacrifice ourselves and our spirit wisdom for the identity in something that is a digit. I don't identify with my finger or my toe, do I? I don't think so. Well, right now the Sass boys and I. Wait, what's that? Never mind. Something went wrong right there. Don't look at that. Wow, technical difficulties. They feel very present here. Maybe technical difficulties is a guide. Maybe TDs are a guide right now. Well, almighty technical difficulty God. What kind of lesson you have for us tonight? Were we not sharp enough? Did we not come to play? Did we figure out that maybe we had it figured out and you needed to show us? 1 step back equals 2 steps forward sometimes. The outer world seems to be lost on the fringes, not able to come in because of the nimbus of some odd technical manifestation. Or maybe not even that. Maybe someone has hesitation. Maybe someone's lost in the contemplation of the perfect manifestation of their self-expression. They just want to get it right before they call that number, but they don't understand. Calling the number is getting it right. We're all gonna fumble around tonight, just a little bit. The camera's gonna freeze. Everyone's gonna feel themselves acutely, in a really good way, because we got the Sass. That's why. The Sass is like that little thing on a saddle that you hold on to as the wisdom bucks you around. Yeah. Buck around with our wisdom and sass tonight. It might be a rodeo for the ages. Looks like Harry Sundown just checked in. Mic check, mic check. Yeah. He's also commenting on Wes's long hair. If that's even Wes. You know what? In Constellation, you can have any name you want. And I suggest Tollzar's Discount Wisdom for Lost Lovers, featuring ye old Sass boys. I suggest you take whatever name you want to. Let's start to get loose and funky and actually do something. I don't know if you feel that way, but I sure as heck do. Yeah. Wes, I don't mean to mess you up, but Greetings Pal said it could be her Aunt Janet. We got Aunt Janet over there. And Justin, AJJ, Sassy AJJ. Well, it's good to know some people are still connected to the stream, chatting in at a rate I can barely keep up with. I almost counted every letter's numeric equivalent in the alphabet, put it all together, added it, and multiplied it by the number of seconds it takes for someone to even write something in chat, which is around 320. So we're in for a long show, folks. Channel points. I have no idea. You know, we got the kind of software here, Harry Sundown, where we don't even see how many viewers there are. We go in blinded and blindfolded, doubling down on the unconscious element of the streaming element. We're just alerted by you. And by afterwards, on stream alerts, what it is that we accomplished with that stream. So now we know we can get subscribers, and I guess we can get channel points, whatever that means. RuVM is watching channel points accumulate. You're darn right, RuVM. Watch them accumulate way up into the cosmos. Lots of accumulation here. Let's just throw the show out the door and just think about what we want to manifest here. What is our intention for tonight? Oh yeah, we can do that right now. I could tell you that this is for your sun sign. I could tell you it's for your birthday. I could tell you, anyone listening, I could tell you lots of things. But let's just make it up as we go, shall we? Let's make it up. Let's get a little loose with our intentions. Oh yeah. Sounds like the right kind of music to make a mistake early on in life. I want all you under 40 to just let it go and pretend you're not wise enough not to go with this flow. Because we're gonna let it all hang out like a midnight special at 6 o'clock. Yeah, 6 o'clock. Get your finger out of there. 6 o'clock. Yeah. It's technically like 6:26. However, let's make our intentions to be to grow like a fern as we multiply in our own initial intentions until the design of the microcosm becomes an intricate design of the macrocosm. Let's fern it up with our intentions here. Chat, audience, in your own minds right now, let's play the black keys like Justin does. Let's just do it right now. Let's play the black keys of intention and make music with the universe of manifestation. Let's take the next 10 seconds when I stop talking to think about what it is you want to manifest through this show. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. That's all I got for you. We held that for you. Again, like someone in their younger years making a mistake they're gonna regret. Let's all put our intentions out there. Let it all hang out like Wes's hair. Or do I mean Aunt Janet? You got it, Janet. I heard Jupiter and Saturn will be near each other soon for the first time in 1800 years. Let's just say 800 years, because that's what they wrote. Is that why Wes is growing his hair out? To look like an 800-year-old man? Well, Frankie Fitch, I look at Wes and I don't see a man at all. I see Aunt Janet. And Aunt Janet, perhaps 800 years in the past, maybe Jupiter and Saturn are creating a wormhole into 800 years in the past. That would put us at what, 1220? Yowza. 1220. I think I had a past life in the Italian mafia back then. That's some crazy times. Yeah, Jupiter and Saturn, when they're coming together like that closely, expect a push and pull called dynamic equilibrium as faith and expansion makes its way into limitation and restriction. That's right, that tension that is held in every poetic gesture is coming into play even more. More so for the first time in 800 years. But let's go forward. Let's go back. Harry Sundown has a question. Tollzar, what sort of thing can we call in and talk to you about? That's a good question. An excellent question. Harry Sundown, people order pizzas. They lose their loofahs. You can lose your mind right here on air. There's nothing you can't call in about. You can call in about anything. However, this is it. Oh yeah, someone used an emoji for the first time. Ruviem got a Tollzar emoji. That's tier 1, folks. You sign up for tier 2, you get Wes. Tier 3 is the other Sass boy. Just joking, Justin. Tier 3 is $24.99 a month. And if someone signs up for that, they should be looking at your face. You know what? No one call in. Because it's 6:30. And we got all those people that want to knock on the door soon. Hey, look at this table. We got chocolates.
Oh, God.
We got nuts, and we got eggnog, Justin. Can you explain what we're looking at right now? I mean, seriously.
My mom packed it for me.
Oh, that's sweet of her.
Yeah.
Did she like eggnog, or did she just give that to you?
Hey, man, I don't want to talk about what my mom...
Hey, that was nice. I had good intentions.
Okay.
That's all right.
You know, I heard of Jupiter and Saturn in conjunction before. You know where I heard it? The opening of the Black Live. You ever heard of that?
It depends on if you were speaking English right there, because you're so muffled.
Pure evil.
Oh my gosh, this is the perfect music for someone knocking on the door. That's right. Oh my goodness, folks. Astrolive has come into being. Let's get that number out from behind there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a sick beat. We've got people knocking at the door for Astrolive. Now watch how funny this is when this camera gets all weird. Hold on. Camera, are we working right now? I think we are. Look at that, it's not even going crazy. Hold on 1 second though. Trippy Town, yeah. Wow. Inside look at the Constellation Studios. Hey you two, how's it going?
Good, Tollzar. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You have no idea how evilly psychedelic this music is right now. I hope that's not too intimidating. Welcome to the studios. So, thank you for coming. At 6:30 at night, people knock on this door and they ask questions that are pertinent to their psychedelic music. I just wanted to trip everyone out. All right, what's going on here? So, do you have a question to ask for the wisdom and the sass? Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, this is a chart I printed out in 2008. This is something I've kept with me a very long time.
Wowza.
No, I don't think I've assumed another body since then, so I think
All right.
so.
Capricorn rising. That's a theme around here, yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, guess, what should we call you tonight, even though your name's on the chart?
oh, yeah. Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns. I love it. And you over here.
I'll just make a little
All right. Well, let's see right here. What is your question for me, Mr. Burns,
Well,
in this evil psychedelic trance state?
Well, I was just reading on the chat on the way over about Jupiter and Saturn coming very close together. So I was kind of wondering what Jupiter and Saturn's influence is on my chart.
Oh, I like that. What is Jupiter and Saturn's influence in the chart? Well, we've got some Saturn retrograde in the 11th house in Scorpio. My. Let's look at Jupiter before we go all the way. So, Jupiter is in the first house in Aquarius. Yes. All right, I've got it. Jupiter in the first house means quite something about your identity being something that you want to expand into. It's okay to know that you are an important individual. But I see it right here in Aquarius. So you know that individual must offer something to all of humanity. However, the house most closely associated with Aquarius, the 11th, is where your Saturn is in Scorpio, deep digging, in friendship, in the realm of group activity, kindred spirits. My friend, for you, It is an internalization of your own trajectory through a push and pull of putting yourself out there in the world, like one of those Febreze things you put in the bathroom, and then watching everyone's reaction to the smell. You can tell a soul by the way they smell Febreze. Just saying. Now, that is no insult. You're very powerful and impossible to ignore. So, for you, this Saturn-Jupiter push-pull is a tension much like poetry, but you're going to find out your kindred spirits. This is a framework for you, the first time in 800 years, to figure out what it is you mean in a group setting as an individual and who your real kindred spirits are. You got to aim for the stars, Mr. Burns. Aim for the stars and figure out who sees you going there. Wow, that's heavy.
Thank you, Tollzar.
Wow. Hey, are you in the mood to do one too?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
have mine on my iPad.
Yeah, all right. Someone's at least up to date with the 21st century. All right. Let's see here. Let's not get anyone's reflection in there. What kind of question do you have to ask? You're all very balanced, both of you.
Well, as someone that doesn't know much about birth charts, when I look at this, I'm wondering what's going on here? What's going on here? It looks so different from Gary's. There are all these lines on top of each other.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, and for all those that didn't hear it in the audience, this lovely being is asking, what's going on with this red line right there? I wish I could point to it. Well, I would say right here, here's a dynamic that's going to be kind of like the push and pull that we just talked about. However, with you, I'm going to look at the house system, the second house and the eighth house, going on to the cusp of the third and the cusp of the ninth. Your sun is involved, so is Mercury, so is Venus. And this is all in the way that you're going to be able to communicate. Now, we have Neptune and Uranus in the second house there. I'm just giving the elements and pointing out what I'm gonna put in the blender right now and figure out what to tell this person on the spot. You get the free treatment. All right. What I see right here is this. There's going to be a push and pull of a sense of self-worth in your position in society. This by being Capricorn in the second house with those transpersonal planets, which are generational. So self-worth is tied. Self-worth is tied to a sense of your generation. But here it is, it's pulling on your sun being on the cusp of the 8th and 9th house. Here it is, I would imagine, the way you communicate is through artistic expression that is deeply integrated with spirituality. So there's going to be a dynamic here. Where are your limitations as far as you can go in your journeys in the world? So if you feel you can travel outside of Catskill to do your groceries, we've got something here. But how far can you travel? I'm guessing also in this Saturn-Jupiter nearing. For you, it's going to be about looking at your boundaries and limits, stretching them, and seeing how much you can relate to your generation by going as far as you can go as an individual. It's time to push your limits. Wow, I didn't make fun of either one of you, and I'm very worried. I think that might be because we're having all these technical difficulties.
That was a very beautiful
Safe space, that's right. Despite the creepy beats in the beginning, they're not creepy, they're just psychedelic. Yeah, wow. I thought that was pretty heartfelt. I might have talked too much, but you know what? I always appreciate fans. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, yeah. All right, bye-bye now. Bye. Bye. All right, thank you. Nice to see you. Wow. Later on tonight, we're gonna watch Wes wash his hair. That's right, folks. An undescribable experience. Getting right to the roots. Who says musicians can't feel? Those are actual fingers on actual keys. Wow, he looked at me. All right, what do we have here? Well, that might be for later. We got chocolates, nuts, and eggnog in the bringer. AJJ. Those black keys are sounding really hot tonight. All right. I feel like they're heating up. That looks about right. Wow, that really wore me out. All right, we got some chat to get back to. We got Tollzar. Well, we already answered Harry Sundown, but he hasn't called in, which he will soon. You guys need some for dinner? Pizza? Yeah, we want some pizza. Good luck finding a place that'll deliver. What I mean is, I like Paul's Pizza in Yaksaki. But we got Village Pizza here in Catskill. All right, on to the next. We got Hey Roo. We got Tell Them to Speak Loudly. Yeah, I know. For some reason, the mic was not picking them up for the first time. I mean, come on. It's usually a hot mic around here. Am I right? Or am I right? Then we got Steffi Puff. These are two very powerful beings right here. I hope to be your kindred spirit. Yeah, that was right. I think, like Steffi Puff, I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew I wasn't supposed to mess with those two. I could kind of see the charts, and I was like, no way am I going cheese bag on those two. No way. Thanks for confirming that for me, Steffi Puff. All right, we got Liam Tiger Singer saying, thanks for the 2020 suspicious at Harry Sundown. Wes doesn't even know what that means. That's okay. All right, I'm suspicious of everything these days. And not. All right, we got Harry Sundown, obviously typing in a bunch of emojis because he must be a subscriber. All right, we got an Australitzer. Yeah, that's right. I know about Columbia County. An Australitzer. That feels like that was a trap, and I passed the test. Hello, I see Catskill is buzzing with all the good stuff. That's right, an Australitzer. And Australis is pretty nice and pretty. Catskill's buzzing. Catskill's alive. Oh, we got a caller with no caller ID. Here we go. No caller ID caller, you're on the air.
Why, hello, Tollzar.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Is this Commander Sketchy?
No, I'm afraid it's not this time. You see, I'm a very big fan of yours, and I've been wanting to call in for a while, but I've been a bit shy.
Hey, there's no need to be shy here. We're all open in the soul, right? We're gonna...
Right.
Yeah. You sound tired. Let's continue this conversation.
Yes, Tollzar, I am tired. You see, I'm in conflict in my life every day. You see, I make my living by narrating sexy perfume commercials. And while this is a deeply fulfilling work, yet every day my life feels empty.
Empty. That's funny.
Yes.
Does that mean it's ready to be filled with new experience? Or are you saying empty perpetually?
It's ready to be filled.
Okay, so there's a logical next step here, caller. You want to fill that life with something that's got nutrition. That's right. We're talking quality over quantity here. Justin is auctioning off that eggnog later tonight, and I want you to stick around. No, I'm just joking. All right, so what we're saying here, caller, is, do you have a magnetism? Do you have a magnetism that you can put your finger on? Do you feel that you are magnetizing something to fill that empty space?
I think I am, Tollzar.
You sound really tired again. Wes said earlier he's never heard anyone sound so tired in his life or being. I think it's a nice sounding sound. Well, here's the deal, caller. Let's go on this journey together. Do you want to be a joint antenna right now?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let's get ourselves in antenna mode, shall we? And this is how
I'm
you do.
ready.
Can you stop putting your finger in there? Okay, here we go. I want you, caller, to tune in first to the Sass with me. That's the first step of an antenna that needs to be filled. Like a cloud account, you have no gigabytes in. You are empty and ready to be filled with what the universe has for you. And I, caller, am your conduit right now. Your conduit escort, waiting to bring you to the other side of the river. The ferry being, so to speak. And what I need you to do is hold this paddle. And this paddle is the antenna, which is tuned into the Sass. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to do that for me?
I'm ready, Tollzar, I'm ready.
And no one out there knows you can't hear this music. So this is faith-based. Let's do it. Tune in to the Sass.
I'm tuning in, Tollzar. I can feel it.
Yes.
I need more.
Okay. Now that you're tuned into the universe, I want you to remember that design of that fern I was talking about. When you've got one little blade of grass that's called Sass, that's a blade of Sass. Walt Whitman needs to be proud of what you're about to channel. Now that you're tuned in with that antenna and that empty room, I need you now to multiply. Can you do that for me, caller? The micro to macro multiplication?
I'll try, Tollzar. I'll really try.
Let's multiply. Yeah.
can feel it, Tollzar. It's growing everywhere, all around me.
Yeah. Caller, I'm feeling it too. And here's what we do from here. What does a fern do? When it is multiplied, the pattern that is inherently what it needs to figure out its own design. A fern looks for the rain. Caller, I need you to forget about that design. I need you to forget about that blade of sass. I need a rain of sass right now. You need to feel that sass on the blades of sass. Can you do that for me? Can you feel the sass on the blades of sass?
I can do it, Tollzar. I can do it.
Let's go. Sass boss. Sass boss. Sass boss. Oh yeah. Caller.
Oh, yeah.
You feel that down at the roots of your being?
I feel it all the way down.
Who says wisdom can't be fun? How was that, caller? Was that worth the $4.99 it takes to subscribe to this channel, or what?
Oh, Tollzar, it was worth that. $4.99 and even more.
Would you even say $4.99 plus $1 tip?
I would say $4.99 plus $1.50.
Oh my goodness. Well, Sass. I guess we just got fiscally compensated for the rain. That's amazing, caller. You know what? I have a feeling that's gonna get me in trouble somewhere in life. However, it was very worth it. Because you know what? People need to know that they can call in here and get what they want and need. The Sass Boys talk the talk and walk the walk. And I think we all know Tollzar talks and talks. Yeah. Caller, that was fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, Tollzar, you're so welcome, and thank you. Thank you. Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Wow. That caller was so tired that whole time. Did you hear their voice kind of trail off in these little, like they were running a finger through a bubble bath or something? That was weird. But I hope they get some sleep. And I hope that platonic wisdom really helped him out. Yeah. All right, folks. Well, we made it. We made it to intermission. And I think you might have noticed I haven't mentioned Commander Sketchy. Well, Commander Sketchy exists, and he's really getting his act together. But right now, wow, the finger again. You're really racking up some points right now. All right. Right now, we've got a special treat for you. We've been in this studio non-stop, isolated, and all of you are isolated in the studio with us. That's why we've got a special intermission for you. Sass and I, we took it to the studio. I did that thing again, didn't I? Sass and I, we took it to the streets. Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking out loud. Wow. Let's check this out. 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 Wow. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Wow, what a peaceful night. You know, I want to be connected to my community. I get this nagging sense that globalization is sitting on the bench right now when it comes to connection. Yeah, sure, we've got Zoom meetings you can pay me for. But what I really want is to connect with the people that are in my everyday environment, that let people cross the street, that offer old school ways of compassion. I want people to be open and full of joy at a time where that's difficult. I think the Sass boys and I, we need to take it to the streets. I think it's quite pleasant now. You having fun with that one, Wes?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What do you say we take this show on the road, fellas? Good evening. It's really good to see places open right now. This is a particularly good one. All right. Nice, pleasant evening here. It's always good to ruffle the eyebrows in the Northeast, right, fellas? All right. What you working on over there?
Taxes.
Yeah. What about you, Wes?
More taxes.
Taxes? All right. Well, shall we take this show on the road? Good evening. I'm not sure why that guy was looking at me like that, but I'm not going to take it personal. All right, here's someone. Let's ask them right now. If you had one question to ask the universe about existence, what would it be? My sentiments exactly. This is obviously someone who's been meditating for some time and doesn't need to use the mind to try to encapsulate the truths that he experientially sits in. Very wise being right there. Catskill's full of them. More open.
Is this still open if the sign's down?
Joy. Wow. Who says everything's shut down right now? We're just cruising Catskill. Yeah, I'm feeling it now. All right, more open businesses. That's what I like to see, though I don't think they're gonna get this act. All right. Where are we headed to, folks? Let's see here. I don't know, I'm getting some sort of intuition to cross the street. Let's cross over immediately. All right. Wow. I am like losing myself in the wind. All this walking's got me thirsty. How about you two? Yeah. Well, we've got some like little light beings in the screen. I can see them. All right, here we go. This looks like an open establishment. Get yourselves together. Window closed. Knock. Wow. Is that synth called the flatulator? Hey, how's it going? You're busy.
Yeah, did you want to order something?
Yeah, we did, but...
Yeah, I'll be right with you.
Okay, sounds good. You can order 3 of those.
3 night swims, please.
Sure. Any food? Just food. Is this all together today, sir?
Yes, it is.
Your
Here,
total
I'll let
today
you-
is $21.
I'll let you talk to my manager.
Why don't you hand her the money? Come on, Wes. This is a program. I'm taking these 2 musicians out and
I
showing...
can't hear anything you're saying.
Okay, that sounds good too. Is that enough money?
What? Yeah.
It was? Is it enough
Ooh,
for a
nice
tip then?
mask.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I wasn't talking to you, Tollzar.
Yeah, I know. I made it for the cameraman.
I was talking to the cameraman.
Yeah, I know. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Sorry, I know you like to
All
have the attention.
right.
Here's your change, Tollzar.
Okay, thanks. I'll just take it with
Put it
my
in your
mouth.
mouth.
All right,
I'll just
thank-
put it in your mouth.
All right, thank you.
What's going on?
It's a beautiful set. You know, I'm going to be honest. This is touching. That's some sass for you. Hey, citizen. If you could ask the universe one question about existence, what would it be?
Why?
Excellent. Yeah, I think that'll about do it. Hey, thanks for letting us be here and spread joy amongst your customers for free.
No problem.
Is that...
Thanks for supporting our business.
Yeah,
Tollzar.
thanks for supporting...
Thanks for supporting small businesses.
Yeah, you're welcome. You know, we've been doing a tour of Catskill, and it looks pretty vibrant. I'm not joking.
A lot of vibes in Catskill.
Yeah. All right, well, that was really pleasurable.
It was pleasurable for me too, Tollzar.
Tk you.
Yeah,
All right,
have a
well,
good night.
you two have a good night.
Careful with that sake. One bottle's gonna hit you pretty hard, I think.
We're not actually going to drink it. We're going to use it in a ceremony. All right, let's get out of here.
Better.
All right, thank you.
Bye. Bye, Sass boys.
Bye!
Sass
Are you ready? Yeah. Most people don't go out at night when it's 36 degrees and raining. Walk through an alley. Bumping live hip-hop beats. Wow, that looks great.
I didn't just drop all the equipment in socket.
Yeah, I think
sure
that would be a
didn't.
bad move. Hold on one second, Justin.
Did your landlord lock us out?
Kick the glass.
Because you don't pay?
Here. It is, hold on, let me just get it for you. You just look at the sign up there. Kind of. Home, sweet, warm, home. Rent's paid for the month. Amazing. Wow. You did it. I like how, pardon me. I like how Wes ordered the most expensive thing on the menu. Nice one, Wes. You ever hear of ordering a beer instead of a half bottle of sake?
It's called cashing in.
Yeah, cashing in.
Subscribers,
Cashing in.
baby.
That's right.
All right, you guys are worth. We got a caller. Well, this is a first. How's it going, caller?
Tollzar.
Oh my goodness. I think I know who this is, folks.
I think you do. Put up that graphic.
Oh yeah, you want the graphic? Like this? Oh yeah. This is Check-In with Kita, folks. We're checking in with Kita. We're gonna figure it out now. Wow, Kita, did you catch that first half of that show?
I saw you guys taking it to the streets. What a moment.
Yeah, and before that was a moment too. People are a little tired. All right, I got a tech guy over there giving me some assistance. I love it. Kita, here we are.
Yes.
Here we are again another week. Trying to show people what it is that this connection in particular holds value. How does this hold value for everyone? I gotta tell you this. There, thanks, Sass. All right, Kita. What do you think right now about the idea of getting trolled? I'm coming hot right in the beginning.
So I am a big fan of trolling. Not so much a fan of being trolled, but you know, what I dish. So I'm pretty pro troll, I will say.
Okay. What do you get out of something like that? I mean, really, what is it about that kind of connection? Is it because it's on your own terms?
I'm a provocateur. I like strong reactions to things, good or bad. I just like to see the way people react to certain prompts.
Yeah, I like that. It's getting a razziness, a jazziness. You know, that's kind of the opposite of sass. Sass is not razzin', but razzin' needs sass, I think. It's weird. All right, I get you there. Now, Kita, tell me honestly, how was your week this week?
So far, so good, Tollzar. A lot better than last week, I will say that.
Ooh, I like
I feel
that.
a lot more grounded. I feel more settled. Feel more cozy and content.
Ooh, that sounds saucy.
Yeah.
Cozy and content. That's pretty nice in this day and age.
It is. How about you? How have you been?
I've been okay.
Check in with Tollzar.
Wow, that's a first for people, huh? Call me up and ask me how I'm doing. Ask me if I want free wisdom. Go figure, Kita. No, it's okay.
Would you like some free wisdom
Yeah.
and unlimited attention.
I know my role in this world, and it's like a stereo speaker, and not like one of those Amazon stereo speakers that also intakes through a microphone everything your family's saying. I'm saying I'm like a stereo speaker that just puts out and puts out, right? So
But you don't have an input.
I'm not a smart speaker, and that's okay. Because what kind of speaker I am is, I like to channel stuff. I don't really know what that means, except sometimes I just clear my mind of my intentions and then set them anew through a particular articulation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like,
You are a receiver, to put it in AV terms.
yeah, receiver. That's right. But you know what? I also transmit. AV is like some weird radio equipment. I don't even know. Listen.
Oh, it's some Earth. It's some earthly invention that we need not bother you with.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well, here's the deal. I think we need to make use of this kind of live interaction, right? So let's do a ritual of our own. It seems like where rituals are us tonight. We gotta have some sass. You know what we need right
Let's go
here,
for it.
Kita?
A blood sacrifice?
A blood sacrifice? Yeah, kind of. We're gonna give a sass boy a microphone, it looks like. It's kind of the same thing. Blood sacrifice the integrity, like the show is a goat, and we're bleeding the goat out of its integrity so that a sass boy gets a microphone. All right?
You are so hard on those boys.
Are you kidding me? We love each other. We razz around. We have fun. That's all part of it, right? You gotta know your bros, your siblings, so to speak.
That's
All I
very
know
true.
is Justin brings the eggnog. And if you bring eggnog, you better be ready to party. Right, Kita?
That's very true.
All right, let's do this. So here's the deal. These are the parameters and the intention of this ritual. Right now, you had a cozy time. And I think cozy's very close to the idea of home and comfort and the roots of your being. So,
Yeah.
I propose, Kita, this week, we send out the intention through a ritual of let the fruit that is dormant right now, not the fruit that blooms through the flowers of the spring into the summer and is picked into the fall, but I'm talking about the fruit that has to live through the winter, encapsulated in a seed that fell to the ground, that doesn't know, that is going out into the world with its own self-expression and propagation. Here, Kita, I'm asking you and anyone listening that's interested in this ritual, let's just say we are putting ourselves out there, that our comforts this week, that our comforts in the nimbus around this show through linear time, that those comforts feed the fruit that is not yet visible, the fruit that must bear the winter. Are you ready for that? So that every bit of
I am
comfort you give
ready.
yourself, every bit of safety, every bathrobe you wear, every time you're in your home and you're loving yourself, and even that sleepy guest that loves bubble baths that was on earlier, everyone gets to put themselves into this ritual right now. Your comfort zone is going in to your societal, tangible bearing of fruit through the winter season. Are you ready, Sass? Yeah. Are you ready, Kita?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Sass.
Am I pregnant? What happened?
We're not there yet. I'm barely undoing my winter coat, if you know what I mean. All right,
My oh my.
here we go. All right. May the seed of the winter, may everything that must survive without expression be woven into our comforts. May our comfort zones be like a blooming onion inside an Applebee's. Sought after. Hey, this is serious, Keita. May it be sought after, but not understood its origin, but how it's come to look like it does when it arrives on our table. May our comforts hide that mystery and wisdom of manifestation. May we all sit back with the pillows soft, but the frame of the bed hard and strong.
Ooh.
That sounded weird, but it makes sense to me. All right, let's keep going. May we all figure out how it is we can play the black keys and still be a part of the show. I'm just joking. Justin hasn't hit a black key in like 10 minutes. Listen, what I'm saying is, if Justin needs to go to his comfort zone, which happens to be the black keys, then let him go there and still play Beethoven-like concertos in the manifestation realm. May every note that is played in all our black keys of our hearts, the comfort zones, may they make it through the winter and into the spring, into a manifestation that leads to not only prosperity, but social significance, if that's what we want. Keita, I want us to right now summon in the time of now, as if we are taking a little mini vacation, like Wes bobbing his head right over there. You can't see him, he's bobbing his head on vacation right now. All right, comfort zone. Let's get our comfy clothes on for one more finalization. May the earphones you wear be over-the-ear earphones, like studio earphones, so that they're comfortable and not like earbuds, which remind you that you're doing something wrong because something wireless is that close to your ears. All right, that kind of comfy. And let us manifest
Over
again.
the ears comfy.
Yeah. Let us aim through the wintertime into a manifestation of a rising again in the springtime, knowing that we gave people something by taking the space of our own comfort. All right, that's it. Keita, that's the heart of this whole ritual. We need to claim our comfort zones. Last week, was about bathrobes. I think this is a continuation of that. What do you think?
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
I love the thematic cohesion.
Semantic cohesion. I like that. Did I let you down?
Not at all.
Was that everything you expected from a ritual for free?
It put me in a very clear and warm space, and you know that's where I like to be.
I feel like we're going kind of serious tonight, Keita, because we got a lot of beings that just need a lot of powerful love energy. They're kind of like, they've got like a deflated IV bag that says Sass on it, and then they tune into this show, and it just fills up like a bladder bag at a football game. You know, one of those hidden things that people can sneak in to sporting events so they don't have to use the restroom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so that bladder bag, IV bag, is your heart. And we're filling it up tonight with Sass. And that's just the way it needed to go. We all knew it was gonna happen when we tuned in. Wow. Hey, Keita, I'm gonna try something really weird.
Okay.
I'm gonna open this
What
up
you got?
to chat real quick before we go. I think I want chat to ask Keita a question.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, chat. The first question is the one that is answered. Next person to write something in chat That's a question Nikita gets it. Who is it?
Who is it going to be?
There's a delay all around, so we don't know. But I'll tell you this, Kita. That graphic doesn't get old on me. I kind of see like that's you when I close my eyes and I'm like, Kita. I see that graphic.
You think about me when you close your eyes?
I do.
Aww.
And I'm gonna think about you when I go to my comfy zone.
Aww.
All right, we got some.
That.
Yeah, we got some comfy zone kindred spirits here, don't we? I feel like we got a group comfy zone going on right now. And the Sass boys are like an 80s infomercial, ready to make us feel very comfortable. All right, we got a question. Somebody ask Kita a question. It can be very simple. It can be, do you put honey or sugar or something in your coffee? Do you drink coffee? Do you think we should all pay more money to the show? I don't know. Something very simple. Okay, we got one.
Oh, we got one.
NHNHS. Kita, what is your sign? All right, NHNHS.
Aries, baby.
Also, cream first or coffee first?
No dairy.
No dairy, that's Aries. That's a bumper
Black
sticker
with brown
for you.
sugar.
Black with brown sugar in a mug? Question mark?
Yeah, that's why
yeah.
I like my coffee.
Oh my goodness. So we got an Aries,
No.
folks. Black with brown sugar in a mug. But loves the coffee. Coffee first. Non-dairy.
Yeah, coffee
Wait,
first.
non-dairy creamer was the last question. It's a straight
No.
black.
If I go fancy,
how
I'll
do
do
you-
oat milk.
Oh, oat milk. That's
I
how I
know.
go.
Oat
Talk
milk
about comfy
and,
zone.
Maple syrup.
Oat milk maple syrup is Kita's
Yeah.
Aries comfy zone. Very
Yeah.
interesting. You know what? That's my comfy zone. And I
Oh, that's
happen
so
to be in
funny. Look at
tune
that.
to Libra energy. Oat milk and a little bit of maple sometimes. Depends on how strong the coffee is. I like a strong coffee.
Exactly.
You know, I lived on a goat ranch in Northern California at one point. And I used to,
did?
yeah,
That
and the
is
owner
right.
used to, I was a certified dairy goat milk tester, and the owner used to bring me the strongest cup of coffee I could ever imagine in my life. And no matter what shape I was in that early in the morning, I would go down the hill and I would milk that dairy goat, the first goat. It was an Alpine show goat every time. An Alpine dairy goat, straight from the teat into the coffee. It frothed up like a latte. I'm gonna tell you, I'm only saying this.
Sounds delightful.
That is my comfy zone when it comes to
Wow,
coffee.
that is so rustic and top-notch level.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like right from the source. My word.
All right, we got a comment for you.
Liam.
Yeah, from Liam. Liam Tiger Singer. When Kita first ordered a simple, When Kita first ordered a maple latte with a shot of whiskey on the side for me, I knew she was a special person. That's right.
That is my signature high-low drink, everyone. If you ever go to High-Low Catskill and order the Kita, you will probably get a maple bourbon latte. 'Cause
Yeah, I
that's
like
how
that.
I get down.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I go over there and I just have them pour like 25 cents of oat milk into a cup. Then I come back over here and I take some old coffee grounds that I pretend are fresh. And then I pour some hot water over them.
Oh.
That's how you get a cheap high-low coffee. And I often
You
just
go
buy
from
the cup off
goat
them for
farm to
25
that.
cents. Yeah. Anyway,
How far you've tumbled.
Greetings Pals asked me if I'm dairy-free. Greetings Pals, I bet you could ask the cheese monster that's still in my intestines from last night if I'm dairy-free. Heck no. But I gotta say,
But
I've
you be
learned
Tollzar?
to love oat milk in my coffee. What I like is to limit the amount of dairy in consistent doses. So I like it to be a little treat, like some eggnog that
There you
Justin
go.
AJJ's got over there and Aunt Janice. See how I called them both the same thing? Anyway, Kita, I really love this phone call. I'm very appreciative.
too.
I like checking in with
Such a
you.
nice little routine.
I know, we gotta check in with each other for sanity's sake. Let's hope we make it universal enough so those listening and watching out there find some sort of relevance. But hopefully they're doing laundry and dishes and listening to this kind of crap. So it's pretty good. But Kita, we did a comfy zone ritual. And I think every time you make yourself comfortable in the oncoming week, I think it's going to manifest. I think it's going to find its way into the winter seed that manifests in the springtime. I think you're feeding yourself in ways you don't know when you go to Comfy Town. What do you
I
think?
never thought of it that way.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Feeding myself.
Yeah,
You've
Wow.
given me so much to think about this week.
that's good, Kita. You've done the same for me.
Have
Wow.
it your way. Huh. See the pun there?
I saw
You
the
get
pun. Greetings, pals. Yeah. Greetings, pals is always good. From day one, from stream one, Greetings, pals was right there in chat with that kind of Leo, it's all about me energy, and I appreciate that.
How do I get a badge, Tollzar? I want a badge.
You gotta
I
subscribe.
want some flair.
There's 2 ways to subscribe. You either pay us $4.99 a month, of which we get half of that, or if you have Amazon Prime, which means you're on the way to being a very bad person, just joking, you can do a subscription for free. You can literally take Jeff Bezos' money and put it right in the pockets of the Sass boys at a low
Yes, that's
percentage
what I'm
of the
gonna
overall
do.
percentage. Sorry, that was insignificant. Yeah, that's what you can do. You link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and you can subscribe, and then you get the Tier 1 Tollzar emoji. That's right.
Beautiful.
Tier 2 is Wes without a wig, right there in the middle. Our average,
Tier 3, Justin playing white keys.
yeah, and we got Wes, our average Aunt Janice. Tier 3 is Justin, yeah. Wow, you literally.
For me, yes.
Can you do that again? She didn't see you doing it, but they literally clap for you. That's the first ovation. They stop playing music and clap for you. Wow. Wow.
This is my moment. I will never achieve greater heights than being applauded by the Sass boys on a Monday night.
Yeah. Wow. Greetings, pals, is a cancer by all means. They say, yo, bro, he's in. It's pretty nice. Sonic Eddie, Tollzar, I'm starting to think I'm tapped into the same energy tonight when you said bathrobe arrived in the mail. When you said laundry, I was pushing the start button on my laundry machine. Wowza, Sonic Eddie. That's called synchronicity. And listen, folks, just like these rituals, they can mean as little or as much as they need to mean. Now, what kind of space are you giving yourself so that they can mean a whole lot? That's my question. Wow. All right, Kita. Until next week, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for
Thank
making
you.
the Sass Boys take a little 5-second break and make it look like they were clapping for you. But I really appreciate
Don't take this moment away from me, Tollzar.
I'm just
Don't do
joking.
me like that. I need
Kita.
this.
I know we all need this. We need
Like
it
my
through
fellow
you.
Aries, Lady Gaga, I live for the applause.
All right. And this is it.
Bye, everyone.
Let's all imagine. Bye, Kita. Bye, Kita. All right, let's all imagine Kita in her comfy zone. And let's tune into that. And that has a Tollzar official creep shield on that. So sorry, some of you are not going to imagine Kita in her comfy zone. Kita's in a safe, creep-free, comfy zone in her bathrobe. She's like an antenna for all of us, drawing in the magnetism of how when you feed yourself in what is your home, your private and protected and comfort and familiar seeking self, that you are able to succeed in life. Wow, what a concept. What a concept. Sonic Eddie, I hope you were succeeding in life right when I said that. Let's give the Sass boys some love with that antenna and that creep-free zone. As the Sass boys keep going, I'm gonna freestyle some Astro Live. Steffi Puff. Oh yeah, it's your time, Steffi Puff. This is where you got some serious sass behind your chart reading. Are you ready for it, Steffi Puff? Are y'all ready? The anticipation has been killing me, she says. And I'll tell you why, Steffi Puff. Oh yeah? You got an orientation to the Western Hemisphere of your chart. Wow, you like relationship, but your relationship is pretty much anchored in the one-on-one, eye-to-eye relationships. Steffi Puff, look at that sixth house. You got some service. Oh yeah, some service. Connected to what it is you carry as the meaning in wounding. Now I'm not gonna get too serious here, but Steffi Puff, the details are important because you gotta know what the earth below the horizon is. You gotta know what eye-to-eye level means. Oh yeah. If you can't look someone in the eye, are you going in the right direction? Yeah. We got some transformative experience right at the gateway of the 8th house. Pluto in Scorpio. But you got Jupiter on the other side. I gotta tell you, Steffi Pop, losing yourself in someone else, in something else that you can look at on an eye-to-eye level. This is really important. You can enter that wave over and over again. You have potential for so much growth, for evolution, through a relationship. Now, Steffi Pop, let me tell you this. What if your business endeavors, your business partnerships had to do with being in service to justice? Huh? Yeah. That strikes me right there. You have such a fair mind, meaning you know which way to tip the scales. If they're not going to be in the right direction, they're going to be at least balanced. And if they're not going to be balanced, they're going to be in the right direction. It's okay if people tell you you're too dependent. You know why? Because you need to get that relationship, Steffi Pop. Go get it. Go get it for you. People will tell you you need to focus on yourself more. That ain't so true. The only pitfall I see here, Steffi Pop, and we all have pitfalls, is through the relationship, you're gonna figure out exactly who you are as an individual. And it's gonna be very difficult to give that up to something larger than one-on-one relationship. That's right. You might not feel so comfortable when it comes time to throw your penny in the wishing well. When it comes time to give up that winning lottery ticket, you might clutch it, even though the money's not going to you. Wowza. I'm really channeling it here. Steffi Pop, can you hear me? Can you? On a generational level, your profession is going to be very important. Don't forget, your vitality comes through service, but so do your wounds. You could give so much of yourself up that all of a sudden, it's your strength. Oh yeah. You got it, Steffi Pop. We're in this together. I feel like don't put limits on what you can do in a group setting. That's my main advice. Because it might feel like it's restricted. It might feel like you can't get the full antenna's worth. But I'm telling you, you're destined to translate your experience of transformation through transpersonal relationships on an eye-to-eye level to the rest of the world. You're gonna give that little penny out to the wishing well for everyone on a level you just don't understand right now. Damn, I'm kinda good. You know who else is good? Sass. Yeah, they're good. Ouch. You're welcome, Steffi Puff. You're one of my favorites. I feel this is a good time to make a fool of ourselves. Like whatever Wes is doing right now kind of encapsulates my mood. All right, we've got the Sass Boys intimately on paper. That's right, and let's start with the captain of weirdness himself, Wes. I'm gonna do this rather quickly because I feel like Sass Boys are trolling me each week with these emojis, and they're really testing my skills. All right, we start here with Wes, with, it looks like a Gracie's donut with blue frosting, with an umbrella on the top, followed by a donut from Stewart's and Poseidon's Trident. Yowzer, Wes. Clearly, you're looking for a little bit more of a dynamic sweetness in your life. I feel as though Wes is trying to stop in at all the usual stops in the morning when he first wakes up, for lunchtime, for dinner, right before he goes to bed. Wes needs to deviate from his routine. Right now, he's getting his donuts from Stewart's, which has a place in my heart too. But unfortunately, Wes doesn't see that Gracie's is right down the road, and he's not gonna eat more than one donut anyway. And if he wants to conquer his unconscious through Poseidon's Trident, then he's gonna have to put quality over quantity right now. Wes, get out of your routine for your comforts. We already talked about it. We both eat for emotion. We did, we talked about it. That's a given. But let's try on this. We'll make a pact now, Wes. We'll both take our comfort in quality and not in habitual quantity, so that the unconscious can have a more specific voice in our conscious doings. Is that a deal, Wes? Bob your head if, yeah, all right, he bobbed it. All right, let's go on to the next line. Wow, Shy Guy. We've got a little weird thing with the emoji I've never seen before where it's a smaller thing. So we're gonna say this is Wes's shy side. We got a gymnast, an airplane that most likely got a bailout that didn't go to the people, and a question mark thing that Harry Sundown gets when he gets a text message with emojis. All right, so this is what I'm saying here. Wes is stretching out. He wants to feel where are his wings? Where are his limits at a time when it's winter? And he really feels his limitations. And the question mark out there is he wants all of you in chat to send Wes's intentions, well, to send your intentions towards Wes's intentions. Should he travel far? Should he stretch out this winter or this spring? Should he go far out there to get what he needs to? Or should he just stay close to the heart in his comfy zone? Wow. Chat, put your intentions out there. Let's help Wes get as far as he needs to go. All right, on the last one, we have a teardrop or a droplet of water or something leaking out of a pipe that Wes didn't do good plumbing on with a paper clip, which is usually what you put multiple receipts in when you do your taxes right, and money on wings. My God, Wes, we should have talked before this show. I feel as though this is a cry for help. He needs help with his taxes, folks. If anyone knows someone that used to be in accounting that loves to do taxes for musicians who make no money on streaming shows, but probably do odd jobs just to survive, then contact Wes. Let's get his taxes done together. Wow. That was pretty cool. Here comes Justin. Justin. We got a globe, looks like an armadillo, and a can of tomatoes. I gotta tell you folks, this looks like one of my favorites in the works. Global perspective of the comfy zone may feel safe. You know what an armadillo does? An armadillo sits in their comfy zone. They're cute. Look at their faces. They're cute as hell. However, armadillos, they've got thick skin, but flexible skin. They can bite at will. They can take some poison. Armadillos, just like the world's comfy zone, is a misconception. You might get all close and touch up someone else's comfy zone. Justin doesn't want his comfy zone touched. He wants his comfy zone looking nice and cute. But when it comes to making your own comfy zone, sorry, you gotta go buy those canned tomatoes. You can't pick tomatoes from Justin's garden and make a nice bolognese. You gotta stay away from his comfy zone and buy the comfy zone from the store. You know why? Because if you're thinking about someone else's comfy zone, then you're getting jar-bought spaghetti sauce. That's right. You're not getting homemade. And Justin wants y'all to remember that tonight. All right, let's get back to the next line, which is, he loves those flags. Very, very nationalistic Justin here. We got the Guinea flag, an X mark, but it's green. So it's like mixed signals. Do I go? Do I stop? And then we've got a dragon face. Wow. Guinea dragon. So, honestly, we all know about guinea pigs, right? But do we know about Justin's guinea dragon? I don't know about that. He wants you to experiment on him. Like the FDA, with all its lobbyists, would allow you to do no matter what your intentions are. He wants you to experiment on him in a way of saying, hey, is he putting out some dragon energy right now? I want everyone to tune into their dragon energy and say, green light, red light, check mark, X mark, yes or no, or a mixture of both. It's dragon energy right now coming from Justin. Something you can experiment with. That's pretty deep. All right, let's go to his third line. None of us know what this emoji is, I'm pretty sure. If someone from home knows what this emoji is, text it in the next 15 seconds. And then we have a drumstick, clearly a reference to Thanksgiving, and a mailbox. Wow. Wow. That's deep. No, but really, what I'm looking for here is... Tech guy, can we do this, please? Thank you. What I'm looking for here is that Justin was further away from the drumstick relations he usually has at this time of year. He needs to mail some in closer to the bone with lots of meat on it. Justin's mail stick, we'll call it. with something we all don't know. He has an unidentifiable mail stick. I think we can all agree on that. What are you looking at? Wes is looking like that tired caller in right now. That Wes with that wig on looking at me like that. You're dragging that pinky finger right through that bubble bath, bud. All right, let's get it up. Musically. Let's get this thing going. All right. I'm sure that was kind of boring. I have no idea. We are definitely zoning out here tonight, folks. And you are definitely watching a show. And that show is the one and only show. There it is. Thanks, that guy. You're really quick on the draw. Hold on. Did you even get it right? What's going on here? Here it is. Nice finger. Tollzar States Count Wisdom for Lost Lovers featuring the Sass Boys. And now we're at 8:01. So what we're doing here is something very simple. Believe it or not, folks, this is a contest. We are going to see in the next 10 minutes. You have 30 seconds to speed date Tollzar by calling this number, and the winner will win a signed, an autographed copy of this week's poster in 5x7 format, which is a lot of less ink, and you're gonna receive it in the mail, folks. All you have to do is direct message me on Constellation Catskill in Instagram, or you can email Derek@constellationcatskill.com. And of course, I used an arbitrary name there. Now, perhaps no one's gonna call in, and the first caller will get that mailed to them free of charge. A signed 5x7 copy of this year's tarot card. Seriously, let's just do it. That right there, without the words on the sides, cut out on the sides, on a 5x7 level, and all you've got to do is speed date me the best. All right, Telegram, watching me a show. But let's get a caller here. Let's get someone to call and speed date me, and I will mail you that poster, mini version. I mean, come on, you're getting something for free for calling in for free. Anyone. Harry Sandow says, grow some wings, then no plane needed. We got a caller. I have a feeling here we got an old-fashioned caller. Are you ready, Sass? All right. Caller, you're on the air for the poster.
Hey, Tollzar, Rupert. You remember me?
I remember Rupert.
Oh, yeah, we met in the Art Dimension, Burlington, Vermont.
Yeah, you're the cameraman with the blonde hair. Long hair, ponytail, blonde.
You got it. You got the guy.
I love it, Rupert.
Hey, I'm not particularly well endowed, but I got a heart of felt. I think we'd be a good match.
A heart of salt, you said?
A heart of felt.
Yeah, nice.
Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can. It's like my pepper, buddy. We're gonna get salt and pepper all over this like a cougar feasting party. Let's do it right now with the Sass. Are you ready, Rupert? Do you want to be...
I'm ready.
Do you want to feel... Do you want to do a little ritual? What is it you want to call into existence, into your endowment right now?
Oh, well, let's see,
Yeah.
I think I have everything I need is the truth, except for maybe a little more love for my man Tollzar.
All right, a little love from Tollzar. Close your eyes, Rupert. This is gonna be fast-paced. This is like it's gonna be a Disney trailer right before your eyes.
My
Only-
eyes are closed. I'm seeing a 5x7 tarot card. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's right. That might be your
Beautiful.
prize. You close your eyes right now and you listen to my voice and you imagine the Sass Boys playing at a rate that is cheesy and yet rooted in integrity. Let's do it right now. Rupert, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready.
At the beginning comes the roots. At something at the end of the hair. Did the first ones on the continent know that there is a memory that came through? In each memory that rooted itself in the temporal existence. Therefore, let your hair down, good being. You received the love of Tollzar and the comfy zone of Kita with a creep zone filter. You're here tonight to feel those elastic beats that'll make you feel like an infomercial, that'll make you feel like Disney without the dirty money. Yeah, that's right. You're gonna feel it tonight, light as a feather. And Rupert, I want you to float up to the sun. I want you to float up to that tarot card, to Sasstown. I want you to go to Sasstown. I want you to open the first door you see, and I want you to tell me, who do you see inside that first door at Sasstown? Who do you see, Rupert?
All right. I'm opening the door.
Yeah, you're opening it. Let's go.
There's no body. It's just a wig suspended in space.
That's amazing. So you've severed the objective thought that you're capable of that allows you to wear these different masks, as Shakespeare used to say. And so now, Rupert, you're in a time where you're able to contemplate the borders of your own egoic existence through an objective framework, floating in space though, because you're in Sasstown. And so floating is the key to that objective evolution. Wow. I'm gonna ask you another question, Rupert. If you were to wear a wig, what would it look like?
Well, it might just be a blonde mullet.
A long mower?
A blonde mullet.
A blonde mullet. That sounds about right. All right. Now, Rupert, it's time for you to cash in on this poster. So far, you haven't even taken the curriculum. This has just been the syllabus. I want you, in 30 seconds, to speed date me. I want you to woo me into Rupert's dimension, to tell me about what a blonde mullet has to offer me at this time of day, in this lifetime. Let's go, starting now. Get your figure out of there.
All right, Tollzar, look at it like this. All right, it's winter, right? Winter's coming. It's getting cold, all right? You're getting cold. You want to go to sleep. You want to be warm. You want to be cozy. You just climb right in my blonde mullet, and it will cover you completely from head to toe, and you'll be nice and warm in there. And it's 100% fine merino wool blonde mullet. Keep you nice and warm. You can even sleep outside in that. No problem.
Ooh, is that a kind of comfy zone?
I'd say so.
All right. Rupert, you didn't even need the 30 seconds. You had me at comfy zone in your mullet. And I've got to tell you, right when I get into your mullet in the beginning, you're going to be a strict being, I can tell it, authoritarian type figure. You're going to tell me what my comfy zone is. You must have some Leo energy. Anyway, but I can tell you, by the time we get to the back of your mullet, it's going to be a wild ride down a slippery, slidey water zone of comfort. And it's going to be blonde, so it's going to think that its problems are deeper than they are. This is amazing. Rupert, you win. You win the poster this week, partially because no one else called in, partially because the Sass boys aren't getting paid, so they still have to sign it, and I gotta make sure they do it before they pass out tonight on eggnog and nuts. But Rupert, congratulations. You're the winner of this week's signed The Sass Tarot poster. How does that feel?
Well, it's an honor, Tollzar, and I look forward to getting that in the mail in the odd dimension.
Yeah, we'll send it to you in the odd dimension. But send our subscriptions in this dimension, please. All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you, Rupert. Wow. I didn't even let him say goodbye. I just hung up on him. Well, that was an amazing show tonight. That was a good caller. I think we got through all the bits, the kibbles and bits somehow. How do you feel about that, Sass? How do you feel about the show? You cheesed it up like a mousetrap tonight. There's some chest. All right. Let's turn it on him. Let's go out on Justin, just like that. Wow, folks. That was disgustingly amazing. He's got here product placement. This is brought to you by Local Eggnog. If you're out there, Local Eggnog, we need money sponsors. Wow, we're getting ridiculous tonight. We are absolutely out of our minds. And we're gonna sign off before we offend more in-laws with inappropriate content. And then we're gonna go eat those chocolates. Hey, we love you. Catskill and beyond, into the odd dimension. Signing off. This is my tech guy's fingers and Tollzar's discount wisdom for los lovers. I press a button.